Greetings and welcome to I Am Powered by Love TV. I'm Demi and welcome to your Soul Scopes. This is going to be for Virgo Decan 1 from August 23rd to September the 2nd. And I want to welcome all my friends. I want to thank you so much for all the love and connecting with us here at I Am Powered by Love TV. And I deeply, as we all do here at I Am Powered by Love, appreciate you. And I want to thank all you beautiful humans for tuning in for the very first time. This is a Soul Scope reading read from your Akashic Records with your zodiac. And this reading is going to be from from September 16th through September 30th. And this is going to be for Virgo Decan 1, which is from August 23rd through September 2nd. So let's begin. So for Decan 1s, we've been looking at the call to action in the heart center, speaking from your heart in the love and relationships. You should have seen between September 5th, a little bit, probably even the movements between the full moon and the weekend thereafter leading into Labor Day weekend, a lot of change and activity and the need to speak from your authentic self. When it comes to the love department, there's a few things that you still haven't clarified as your intention. A lot of it's fear of being hurt and rejected. So there's some withholding there, and the new changes that are coming are going to actually push you into either some conflicts within the relationship or trying to get the new relationship to state either labels or claims, or trying to get them to produce an action so that you can know what to do next. Instead of you taking the lead and taking action, I'm hearing that you're going to be faced with the type of situations that you are either going to have to speak up like you are in the other sectors and areas of your life, or you're going to be waiting in reactionary mode for these events to unravel and come into play. And you're going to be looking at this aspect here from September 17th on into October. And that retrograde reaction that you're going to be dealing with is definitely going to be reactionary unless you really begin right now to clarify. And they're asking that you clarify this so that you can continue the balance in your life. You're striving in so many different areas and making so many steps in meeting your needs and seeing the manifestation power of your intentions that are fully aligned with your heart coming into the clarity. So we're going to look here at the Moonology deck. And we are looking here for guidance actions. Because when we don't respond and let go of the fears, then we have to face the fears in our current reality. And in order for us to continue to grow, we either acknowledge that this is a place where we're either stuck or trapped, and then we call forth an event, a situation, or a circumstance, or an event to make us realize that this part of our fear is also being created equally as much as the good things. So when we have light and dark and imbalance that's fluctuating back and forth, we get a mixed bag of tricks in our lives, which result in some of the greatest pleasures in life that we get to enjoy and see, our achievements and our dreams coming into fruition. But then when it comes to the love sector, it's hard for us to let go of old wounds, old hurts, rejections, and abandonments, and our fears of not being heard, not being seen, and not being worthy so that we keep perpetuating those same cycles and phases in our lives. And this is the time in the universe is saying that you should see the dynamic power wherewith you are now wielding more of who you are, the truth and the beauty of who you are. And now they want you to be able to speak that so you can have clear balance. And there's some other areas in your life. Wellness is one of them. Health and well-being is one of them. Right now, your main focus is on financial stability. And so you've been seeing that action and of your intentions unfolding. So in the sector of your love life, you have a vision, and that vision is to absolutely stabilize your relationships. Okay, you want healing there, you want wholeness, you want communication, and you see this vision in your partnerships aligning, but you're not speaking to it, you're not acting to it, you're actually hiding in the fear of not knowing whether or not you're going to receive it, if you're worthy of it, or if your partner is willing to do it. So there's some of you have some spilt milk under the bridge. And if you step into your power here, if you really step into the place where you're trusting yourself, hearing, and not talking about blame, and we're not talking about the assignment of blame and who did what and when, but actually speaking from what you truly deserve, from your heart, and with feeling. We're not talking about rational and logical thought. We're talking about the space where I really want to love you, and I really want to open up my heart to you. It's hard for me to be vulnerable because I'm afraid that you're not going to love me. You know, having those deeper conversations and inviting someone into your vulnerable space allows them to see the real you and to embrace you, support you, uphold you. And this is part of what you're looking for in the relationship. And the energies that are promoting this change, and now we're going to be looking at the Keepers of the Light deck. They're wanting you to hold the vision of love. They're saying that you're prosperous in the areas of finances and career, business, in that sector, and that you are turning up in the social areas, but also in the areas in which you need to hold self-love. So this also applies to not just a partnership, but also in the area where loving yourself, setting healthy boundaries. We're not talking out of fear and walls. We're talking about setting limitations on who to give what to and when. The type of love that says this is enough. I love myself more than I love being with you because being with you hurts. And so the change that is coming is going to be asking you to make these changes so that you can receive and manifest that vision of the love that you deserve as well. So let's look at the Sacred Self. This is one of my favorite cards. This is honoring and what I love is the dove that's flying free. Also, as you see, the Merkaba is there. So we're talking about the higher divine sacred self that is emerging, that's asking to come forward. So what you're going to see is a precipitating series of events that's going to ask you to speak and let that part of yourself truly free. And we also have a new moon coming up here pretty soon. And we're going to go to the power deck, and we're going to see how that transformation is going to look on the other side as soon as you really get in touch with your soul self and allow the beauty of self-love to take effect in the area, in the matters of the heart. We're talking about this, not just relationships. I'm hearing children and family are involved in this as well. So it's time for you to unleash your spirit and really flow with, again, this is about balance and harmony. And we're going to look at the energy centers of transformational change and what that looks like, not only on the other side as you begin to heal, let go, release, so that you can step into the infinite flow of divine love in your life. And these are the sacred power cards. So we're going to pull your power right now. And this is exactly what they've been saying this entire time, is standing in your truth. And so as you see that he's pulling off the mask there, the illusion, the ego, the places of self that protect and hide behind, that mask is being pulled off, and he's standing in the sacred self. So hold that vision of love that you have for the life, the wholeness and balance of your life, which includes love and relationships, healthy ones, friendships, and your family. There's a lot of push and pull on your family to meet the needs of your family. You feel obligated in this particular area. So we're talking spousal, siblings, parental. These people are pulling on you and asking you to step up, and you step up and be their support systems. And now you need to be able to set the boundaries here. This is about family, children, and love and relationships, the type of relationships that are pulling so much of you that you can't, you're waiting to break free and step into your truth and claim that truth as your sacred self, your soul self. And I want to thank you for tuning in, my friends. And if this resonates with you, please like and subscribe and share, so that you can continue getting notifications about your next Soul Scope series. And I want to thank you for tuning in. And I am Demi. Namaste. And I am signing off.